Chef Mary Jane in the house. How you doing?
Back.
Just have this way of saying this thing. Good morning, everybody.
We kind of missed her, though. Good morning.
Well,
Yeah.
I missed you too. I missed everybody. It's great to be here this morning.
All right, so you guys got me on that, Spanish this morning.
I want
no
to
one
learn how
told
to
me.
speak it. I need to learn.
Yeah.
I need to learn.
Did it sound good?
Bueno
Wow, it was so
are.
fluent. So fluent.
I'm saying bueno are.
Why they wash
What does that mean?
They're not washing us. Exactly. We tried now. Small. We tried small.
All right, let's get straight into what we have for today.
Yeah. An interesting walk out there this morning. Chef.
Mary Jane,
Well,
don't rain on my parade this morning.
I gotta do what I gotta do, babes.
All right, it's top of the morning, people. Chef Mary Jane of KADINE'S support is here in the kitchen with us this morning. And we're making something very interesting, exciting, fun. Yeah, we are making akara,
Yes, sir.
plantain and pap. Yes, that's like a regular conventional weekend breakfast meal, yeah?
Ethnic breakfast.
Yeah, I love akara very much. So let's start with the akara, ingredients for the akara.
Good morning. It's great to have us here. I'll be teaching today how to make akara. And just in case, you could check out other tutorials on our Instagram page. Okay, today we'll be using beans.
Okay.
That's the black-eyed beans. We're going to wash the beans normally to peel it and then soak it for a while for it to get soft. Before we came back, I already had my beans grinding. Okay. So it's been grinded right now, and we grinded it to get smooth. We added some pepper to it. So 1 second, let me get a spoon.
Okay. So while she's still trying to get things done, I'm actually
It's
frying
already
the
done.
plantain already.
Okay, so we blended the beans with some red oil, red pepper, which
Yeah.
is the ata rodo. So we need to add some salt to it.
Are we putting in any seasoning?
No,
So, okay, so I'm guessing the red, green, and yellow pepper onions over there is for garnishing.
yes, we'll be using it to garnish.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the oil to get hot.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's our spoon for the akara?
We're going to use this to scoop it in here.
Okay. No, I think I'd rather use
I need
the
it to be
fork.
fast.
Yeah, okay.
While pulling it out.
So our akara is our plantain is ready.
Okay.
So I'm just going to take this out. So I think the combination of the akara and the plantain is a really nice combination. I know it's very rare. For some of us, our plantain is burning us. But we like our plantain buns like that.
Anyway, we're ready for our akara.
Okay.
We're actually waiting for the oil to get much, much hotter.
Okay.
Because I like the aroma of the plantain to get into my akara,
Okay.
I'll be using that oil.
So I'm just going
And
to
then
take
you
this
have
off
burnt
already.
my
Yeah, but
plantain.
that's because
Seriously? Seriously? Get the stuff done.
we are going to fry more plantain. Yes.
Okay, fine, I will.
We are
I
going
need
to fry more
to-
plantain, and I'm going to tell you that I can fry plantain.
Okay.
Yes.
I look forward to you doing that. You're the one that is going to do that today.
Okay, so how did you come about the idea of using having
I need
akara
that
and
oil.
plantain
I
together?
need that oil.
Oh, you need the oil.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I still need it to be hot.
Oh, okay.
So I will just add more. I wanted the aroma of the plantain to get into the akara.
Akara. Okay.
Yes, so
So that's why you're using the oil you use in frying the plantain.
Yes.
Into the akara.
yes.
Okay, fantastic.
So I'm waiting for the oil to get a little bit hotter. The onions is going to be for garnishing. Well, because we are having small bowls, I will have to cut the onions again into two.
So we're not blending this. We're
no,
just
we are
putting
not.
it into
Yes, the akara.
akara mixture.
Yes.
Okay. So what we have here is beans.
Yes, we have
Pepper.
blended beans, pepper
Yeah.
and salt to taste. So
Do you think adding any sort of seasoning would be too much?
I want it to be as natural
As
as possible.
possible.
So I'm not adding any seasoning at all. So the only thing I want to taste is, you don't want to taste beans that's uncooked.
No, I don't want to.
Well, I still have to taste it.
Can I tell you about how I make my akara?
I'm listening.
Okay. So how do I make my akara? Because I like my meal to be really tasty,
Okay.
I blend my beans with crayfish
Wow.
and add a little bit of salt. And then if I'm not adding crayfish, I use corned beef
Okay.
to just give it that, taste.
1 second, darling. I need to be sure my oil is ready,
Ready, okay.
which it is.
So usually what corned beef does is it gives it that, different taste. It gives a different flavor.
Okay.
Yeah. You should try that.
I will. It's something that on Saturdays, I remember when I was growing up,
Yeah.
my mom makes akara for us every Saturday, and we always looked forward to having akara.
Now that you've mentioned, I think I'm going to make akara tomorrow.
We always looked
Yeah.
forward to having akara. It was something we always looked forward to.
Okay.
So we put it in bowls.
So make sure when you're frying your akara, your oil is, so it's more like a deep fry.
Yes.
You have enough oil
Enough
in your
oil. It's better you don't
pan,
have
of
more
course, yeah.
than have too much.
Okay.
So I want to put in some of my
Onions.
onions on the top of the bowl.
so that the flavor goes,
Goes
all
into
into
it.
the akara.
Yes.
All right. So while our akara is frying up and getting ready, we are going on a quick commercial break, people. Stay with us. There's more on Wake Up Nigeria. All right, welcome back. It's Wake Up Nigeria, and of course we're here in the kitchen with Chef Mary Jane, and we are making something very delightful, interesting, and your regular conventional breakfast meal every weekend: akara, plantain, and pap. Yes, and the ingredients are right there on your screen, so you can go through them. And for those of us who have never fried akara before, well, not me, I have fried akara before. Yeah, so if you've never done that and you want to learn how to make that, then you should be tuned in to Wake Up Nigeria now. You're watching, people, and see how Chef Mary Jane is making our akara balls this morning. So where we
Okay.
at, Chef Mary Jane?
That's the first set. We've gotten that out. Akara is really very easy to make.
Yeah.
You just have to be patient in washing your beans and mixing it up all together. So the oil is quite hot.
So let's talk about how for those who are just joining
Okay,
us.
we washed our black-eyed beans and soaked it till it got to this
What do you call
consistency.
it? Black-eyed?
Yes,
Black-eyed?
black-eyed beans.
Black-eyed beans.
That's
Why-
the white one. You know the white beans? There are two types. There are some that are black and some that are grayish. Yes, not the brown beans. I didn't use the brown beans.
So this is a special kind of beans, not the
Yes.
regular beans we use.
No, not the oloyin or other types. This is the white beans. So I blended it with pepper. That's what gave it the color. I got the oil hot and I put in the, sorry, I forgot. I added salt to taste.
I was going to remind you.
Yes, and then I'm putting it in small bowls. You need to be very careful so that oil doesn't burn your hands. And keep putting it in little bits.
And I noticed
into
that
the
your
deep oil.
akara swells.
Yes, it does because of the oil I used and the kind of beans. Akara generally swells when it goes into the oil. If you
Cheese.
notice the consistency of this we already have, see how nice and fluffy it is.
My akara doesn't swell like this, so.
Well, it depends on how long you soaked it. If you noticed, I soaked it until it broke.
And then these particular beans are bigger.
Yes, that's why they're the white beans.
So do they have a certain kind of taste?
Well, it's the normal beans taste. It's just that there are beans that are more comfortable for akara. Yes. I
didn't know that,
actually
so I'm
grew
going
up
to
with the
try
white
it.
one.
When
Actually,
next I'm frying akara. So I have to go and look for the black-eyed beans.
well, yes, the white one. Yes.
Okay. But then you could also use any kind of beans.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
but if you want to
can.
get this same consistency,
Yeah.
this is the main akara. The main beans used for akara.
So if you notice here, Chef Mary Jane is making an effort
To
to
put
put
in
onions, on every akara bowl, so that
Yes.
that flavor
Goes
in.
into it, yes.
So while we are doing that, I'm just going to try to clear up space in the kitchen,
Okay.
so that we have.
So you keep turning it
Okay.
until you have a brown consistency.
Making sure that it doesn't burn.
Yes. Oh boy.
Do you need me to help you out with anything?
Well,
I promise I'm not going to burn
it's the
anything
normal
this time.
cooking thing. It usually gets quite hot
Okay.
when you're cooking.
You need a cloth?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's actually the heat from here that is
Talking
messing with
about
me.
pap, I've had different experiences with making
Where you have
pap,
to make pap like
5
100
times, and then it's never done.
It just
and then
never
you're so
works.
frustrated.
You just have to keep doing it until you get it
Till you
done.
get it.
Till you get it.
Okay, but now I'm actually really good at it because I make millet for my baby Elsie.
I'm actually going to be using ginger pap. It's my favorite.
I love ginger
I love
pap.
ginger pap with enough
I love ginger
evaporated milk. Oh boy. We're
Chef
going to
Mary
do
Jane
something
has killed
today.
me this morning.
It's just that, well, let me not say that
No,
until we
no.
serve. No, until I serve.
Until you serve, yeah.
When I'm presenting what we're going to be serving, then we'll speak.
It's going to be
Oyibo.
gangantes in our kitchen this morning. I really envy our guests this morning. We're going to be, enjoying all of the sumptuousness into their belly.
Yes, so...
Okay, it's almost ready.
Yes,
Does it
it's
have to be
almost
so
brown. It's not even brown enough, but it's okay. It's done.
Yeah, because I like this. They look golden brown.
Yes.
Very presentable.
We haven't even checked.
If it's ready.
No.
I'll have a taste later on.
Yes, I do. I just wanted to be sure my salt is okay, to know when to add more salt. You must always check, because sometimes when you're tasting from this angle, the taste of the beans does not allow you to get exactly what you want, the taste you want to get. So you always have to try one and be sure to know if you're going to add more or not. So that's why I needed you to check it for me too. Sometimes I'm
So
not.
with this one, do we need
No,
to
we're
add more
good
salt?
with our
We're
salt.
good, yeah?
We are so
Okay.
good with our salt. Our salt is so good.
And then you know how a lot of medical experts advise that
I shouldn't eat while eating.
Exactly.
Ah,
Minimize
don't eat.
the quantity of salt, the amount of salt you
Oh,
put in your meal.
Of course.
Yeah.
I try to reduce my amount of salt. The only thing is these days I don't understand what I'm doing with pepper. I seem to be using
But you
so
know that this
much
particular
pepper.
akara they make with palm oil.
Oh, yes, that's my favorite. It's actually my favorite. You can actually use groundnut oil or vegetable oil, or you use bleached palm oil. Yeah, so it's actually very nice. Very, very, very nice.
I haven't tried that before.
Well, we'll
I don't
try
think I'm
that
going to try that
next
tomorrow.
We'll try that next 3 Fridays.
Well, okay. We'll see
So I
how
just
that
want this
works.
to brown a little more
Okay.
before we go to the next phase.
So I'm really looking forward to that akara and plantain fusion. You know, it's like eating beans and plantain.
Yes.
But in this case, it is
Sorry,
blended
plus
bean
pap.
balls.
You can
Oh,
imagine
yeah,
what
plus
it's going to
pap.
be like.
Yeah, ginger pap.
Can imagine.
All right, people, there's more on Wake Up Nigeria. We have Mike standing by. Thank you very much, Mike. Okay, so Chef Mary Jane has done it again, people. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Everyone's practically been drooling in the studio this morning.
Well.
Whoever thought you could make akara plantain skewers? Yes, you can.
Yes,
And Chef Mary Jane has done this. So, what inspired this, Ra?
Well, it's not every time we could actually mix our ethnic meal in nicely looking appearances. That was just really what, it's not every time you just have meatballs, you have beef kebab, you know, we could try something.
All right, so this looks delicious, and I'm sure that our guest, Rugged Man, would enjoy every bit of it later on the show. Right now, we are going on a quick commercial break, people. It's game next. You don't want to miss it.